After the presentation of the FIlecoin mainnet, there were fights by excavators and cases of a cost dump in the initial not many days. The task's maker, Juan Bennett, excuses each analysis and demands that everything is continuing as expected. The cost of the FIL cash diminished soon after the mainnet's send-off and looked to recuperate simultaneously. What is going on with FIlecoin? We should pause for a minute to survey the FIlecoin drive and endeavor to foresee its future. What is FIlecoin, FIL? The organization with a similar name, expected to offer its clients a decentralized information stockpiling and a board framework, is fueled by the money known as FIlecoin, FIL. The organizer, Jean Benet, created it to energize Interplanetary File System, IPFS, a notable undertaking including shared, peer-to-peer, information trade. In 2017, FIlecoin had an eco, and in 2020, its mainnet turned out to be live. The objective of FIlecoin is to forestall issues with regular record stockpiling arrangements, like MISTs. These incorporated frameworks can possibly turn into a weak link with shocking outcomes, like the misfortune or defilement of information. Clients of FIlecoin may shop for the best stockpiling hub, or capacity digger, in light of notoriety and choose for themselves what compromises to make between capacity cost and information unwavering quality and overt repetitiveness. Fully intent on offering the best deal and procuring FIL for their capacity, stockpiling diggers rival each other for purchasers. The equivalent is valid for recovery diggers, who contend to fulfill the client's solicitation for information in return for a FIL charge. FIlecoin, FIL. Fundamental analysis. The local money of the FIlecoin blockchain is called FIL, and it is utilized to settle exchanges on the FIlecoin organization. The FIL token should be held and utilized for exchanges if one has any desire to utilize the FIlecoin organization. Moreover, capacity suppliers and information retrievers are repaid with the FIL token. Capacity suppliers should offer FIL as security as an assurance of administration, going about as a bond that might be repudiated for the situation that the specialist co-op quits being a practical choice. The token for FIlecoin itself was presented in 2017 with a symbolic deal that brought roughly $205 million. A pre-deal for councils raised $52 million of this, and a public deal on the CoinList stage raised $153 million of it. To fundraise, a simple agreement for future tokens, SAFT, was created as a legitimate agreement that involves designating tokens to financial backers upon network enactment in return for a forthright interest in the undertaking. The part offered to councils had an expense base of 75 cents per FIL, a further rebate of 0 to 30%, and vesting lengths of 1 to 3 years. The expense reason for the leftover $153 million in FIL went from $1 to $5 per FIL, with a hard limit of 200 million FIL sold. FIlecoin, FIL, technical analysis. Despite the fact that it is hard to play out a specialized examination of the FIlecoin digital money that is 100% right, TradingView's modern specialized investigation device permits you to see the collected trade evaluations for FIL continuously for a picked time period. The most broadly utilized specialized pointers, moving averages, oscillators, and pivots, are the underpinning of the FIL/USD report. FIlecoin, FIL, current price. FIlecoin is at present worth $6.41. FIL has moved 10.35% as of now with an exchanging volume of $481,001,323. FIlecoin is at present position 32 among all digital forms of money with a market capitalization of $1,798,648,319 FIlecoin, FIL, price prediction 2022. FIlecoin, from certain perspectives, is one of the most astounding digital currencies to rise this year. FIL. The FIL cost conjecture for 2022 expects a huge expansion in the year's final part, potentially coming to $9.60. Similarly as with other digital forms of money, the ascent will be progressive, however no extensive drops are normal. Averaging $8.96 in cost is very aggressive, yet it is achievable soon given expected joint efforts and headways. FIL is supposed to have a base worth of $7.68. Filecoin, FIL, price prediction 2023. In 2023, Filecoin FIL cost expectation has a lot of space for development. Because of the possible declarations of various new organizations and drives, we guess that the cost of FIL will before long outperform $16. Notwithstanding, we ought to stand by to check whether the FIL's general strength record emerges from the oversold zone prior to putting down any bullish wagers. Taking into account the market instability, FIL will exchange with a base exchanging cost of $12.80 and a typical exchanging cost of $14.08. Filecoin, FIL, price prediction 2024. Assuming the vertical pattern go on until 2024, it could reach $22.41 and FIL might benefit. In the event that the market encounters a decay, the objective may not be met. FIL is supposed to exchange at a typical cost of $20.49 and a low of $19.21 in 2024. Filecoin, FIL, price prediction 2025. Assuming that Filecoin effectively helps market opinion among digital currency aficionados, the FIL coin cost could stay stable for the following 5 years. As per our projections, FIL will be green in 2025. The FIL is supposed to reach and outperform its record-breaking high in 2025. In 2025, the virtual money will be valued at $28.81, with a base cost of $25.61 and a typical cost of $26.89. Filecoin, FIL, price prediction 2026. After some broad gauging and specialized investigation, we gauge the FIL cost is supposed to cross a normal value level of $33.29 by 2026, with a base cost of $32.01 anticipated before the year's end. Besides, FIL has a most extreme value worth of $35.21. Filecoin, FIL, price prediction 2027. Because representing things to come organizations that are supposed to occur by 2027, we are expecting that a bullish pattern will keep carrying the typical cost to around $39.69. On the off chance that FIL figures out how to break the safe level in 2027, we could see a most extreme cost of $41.61. Neglecting to assemble the help FIL needs by 2027 could bring about a low of $38.41. Filecoin, FIL, price prediction 2028.